Hello, 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 everybody. Root Beer here, and we're looking at question number 5 on the 2008 Grade 7 Gauss paper. Question number 5, the smallest number in the set is... Okay, so the set has 3.2, 2.3, 3, 2.23, 3.22. Okay, so they're giving us a bunch of decimal answers, decimal responses. I'm going to just list them out. But I'm going to list them column-wise because the way we compare decimal expressions of numbers, figure out who's biggest, who's smallest, is we read them from left to right. 2.3, 3. I'm going to write 3 as 3.0 just for fun. I think it was 2.3, and I want to say 3.32. I honestly don't remember the last few. 2.23, 3.22. Okay. And we're asked for the smallest, right? Yeah, the smallest number in this set. Okay. So, when we're doing decimal numbers, we read from left to right. So we read across the page this way. And the biggest number in that particular column might lead you to the biggest number. So I guess what I'm saying is if I've got a number here, I've got a number here, and they've been equal in their leftmost parts, but I have a 9 in this one and a 2 in this one. Because 9 is greater than 2, it doesn't matter what happens further right in the number. If they were equal up to this point, but then we have a bigger number in a given place value, then the top number here, because he's got the 9, will be the bigger number. So in practice, what's going on here? Well, I read... and I read from left to right, so I come to the ones column. And I've got some 3s, and I've got 2s. The ones with 2s are automatically lower than the ones with 3s. So I can cross those ones out. They're not going to be the smallest, because the ones with 2s are smaller automatically. But we have the same 2 here. Okay, so what do? Are we stuck? No. We move over to the next column. And the next column, I see a 3, and I see a 2. Well, 2 is less than 3. And since they were equal beforehand, and since the ones places they were equal, up until the 10th column, the 10th column, these guys were the 2.3 and 2.23 looked the same. But now we've got a 3, which is bigger than a 2. So the 3 automatically makes 2.3 bigger. Doesn't matter what else is going to come later. The 3 makes the 2.3 bigger than something that starts 2.2. So our final answer is 2.23 is the smallest. Now, you probably knew that about decimal places. I mean, it's question 5. These are still supposed to be fairly easy. But if you didn't know how to do that question, this is how decimal expansions work. And they're very nice and very convenient for things like comparing and seeing which number is the biggest one. And the same logic goes through with the biggest number. I see all these 3s in the ones column. They might be the biggest number, but the ones with 2s, they're automatically smaller. And then the 3, here, let's just quickly do the question again, but trying to find the biggest one. 2.23 and 3.22. So I come along to the ones column. The 2s are less than 3s, so automatically 2.3 and 2.23 can't be the biggest number. And then I come over here to the 10ths column, and I see 2 2s and a 0. Well, 0 is less than 2, so automatically 3.0 can't be the biggest. There are bigger numbers. And finally, we move over to the hundredths column. Now, you might say, well, 3.2 doesn't have anything in the hundredths column. We can always add a placeholder 0. 0 is less than 2, so 3.22 is the biggest number. So it works finding biggest number as well as smallest number. Now this question asked for smallest number, so 2.23, we just find that in our answers, and that's D. And there we go. We move right on to question number 6. I will see you for that next time.